Many churches will collapse when the founders hand over. How did I come to this conclusion? The greatest problem of the charismatics is succession. A church takes at least 20 years to hand over. A tailbrazer, a torchbearer, a founder of a church. A founder of a church starts handing over when he's 50. If he waits to 70 before he thinks of handing over, he may not find anybody to hand over to. And he may likely hand over to somebody he doesn't like. And one of the problems is that most of the fathers cannot hand over. The fathers we have, because sons are raised, they are not just born. At 50, all the people who are potential replacement for your ministry should be schooled in your doctrine. The things you have preached and ministered as a pastor from the time you entered into ministry, early 20s or middle 20s, to the time you are 50, should be documented and should be a school. When God gave the doctrine to Moses, he instructed them to write it, compose songs with it, write it on lintels and doors, and should be passed on from generation to generation. By the time you are handing over, there is a guy who is always with you, but he doesn't preach what you preach. By the time you are about to hand over, there is a guy who knows all that you preach, but does not have the spirit you have. Were we not of the same spirit, he might not have the depths you have. He does not have the charisma, the zeal, the power that you have. When you give the church to him, he will shrink the church. The denomination that has over 300 churches, he will shrink it to 150 because that is his capacity. Charismatics, we are now handing over. We have not handed over yet. Orthodox have handed over many years. Catholics have handed over many years. Pentecostals have handed over. The charismatism is almost 30-40 years. We are now handing over. Many churches will collapse when the founders hand over. How did I come to this conclusion? Most of our fathers want to hand over. It's not that they don't want to. They want to, but there's nobody. Because Joab was with David, and yet David was telling Solomon to kill Joab. And he told him, if you don't remove this guy, Shimei, remove this one and remove this one and remove Joab, your kingdom will not stand. But they were with David. There are people who are with their fathers, but they are not loyal. It takes time to raise loyalty out of them, not when you're about to hand over. By the time you are 50, your message should have been formed. Your vision should have been formed. Your purpose and direction for the ministry has been formed. Then you take 20 years to raise people. By the time you have raised them, they have moved from 20 to 45. Then you're handing over to them. Because some of them who are faithful are also old like you. We are in a time where when people are supposed to go on retirement, they want to start their own church. It has happened in Nigeria. That is a threat to charismatism. That's all I can say.